Little break in the action here at Oswego. Somebody literally just spun out down in turn one just moments ago. Must have been a limited super because I heard the engine fire back up again. You recognize this guy? Tim Proud is with me right now. He was just out on the racetrack. I noticed him writing down a bunch of numbers. Tim, first of all, what did we learn? How was the car in the first session today?
The car was okay. I got get a little bit more comfortable in it. I haven't been out here in 4 years, so it's been a while for me. But we got down to, I think, a 19.1, maybe a 19.0.
Is that good?
That's not bad. We need to be faster than that a little bit. I think need to gain another 2 or 3 tenths, I think, in the car.
Okay.
And we'll make some adjustments. And we gained, the rear stagger stayed pretty much the same, which is good. The front stagger gained a ton of stagger on there, so it felt a little snug through the corner. So hopefully we can make some adjustments there to free it up a little bit through the corner, so we can rotate the corner a little better and get a little faster.
Well, since you mentioned the right front was a problem, let's start with the right front, because I noticed him, first of all, he was doing tire temperatures to see what the tire temperatures were. I'm going to actually show you what he wrote on the tire here. So what do these numbers mean? We got 162, 162, and 152. What do those mean?
Well, these are your tire temperatures, and we always take a temperature across the outside, the center, the inside of the tire.
Okay. You're
looking to get those really as close as you can to be in the same. That means the tire's riding properly on the track as accurately as it can. And then the 24, that's the air pressure.
And it was 21 before you went out, right?
Yeah, and when you heat them up, they always grow and gain a little bit of air pressure. So, but we did the right front grew a lot bigger than the left front grew, so we gained quite a bit of stagger, which is going to give you a little bit more cross weight, which is going to tighten the car up. So we just need to make a couple adjustments for that. See if we can get it, like I said, rotating a little better and hopefully gain a couple tenths there.
Is that related to the 162, 162, 152?
No, not so much that. It's just the tire size. Basically, we started out with 1.5 inches of stagger on the front. We came in with 2 inches of stagger. And like I said, that just puts a little bit more wedge in the car, which can tighten it up a little bit. So, well, the tire temperatures actually look pretty good. So that's not too bad. But we'll keep working on the adjustments and see if we can get a little better.
All right, now we're going to run to the right rear and see the numbers that he wrote there. Man, these numbers are kind of all over the place. So we got 175 on the inside, 181 and 160. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. We got a little bit more air pressure than I wanted to run in this tire because we weren't getting enough stagger. And that's the trouble with the tires. They change so much that you might buy the same size from one week to another, and you might get hit on the stagger one week and you may be way off the next week. So we had to run, excuse me, a little more air pressure in that tire than I wanted to. So that explains why it's kind of crowning in the center here.
Okay.
And it's getting a little bit more temperature in the center of the tire than on the inside. Again, all in all, this isn't too bad. We generally run a little cooler on the outside because we run quite a bit of stagger on the rear of the car, so it tends to ride a little bit more from the middle to the inside of the tire there.
Tire pressure grew 2.5. Is that about right?
That's about right. It's just I would normally want to start this out lower than that to begin with, but I had to go out with more pressure than I wanted just to see if we could keep some stagger in the car.
Okay, so what did we learn? What are we going to do now, Tim?
Well, we're going to probably take a little cross weight out of it, maybe try to make an adjustment on the stagger on the front and get it a little bit freer, see how that rotates after that.
Yeah, because I can't remember what term you used, but it sounded like you were a little unsure in turn one. You just didn't like the way it was entering? Is that what I heard you say?
It just was, you were just picking up a little bit of a push going in the corner, so I couldn't, and I may have been running it a little too hard too, but it definitely does have a little bit too much cross weight, so we'll adjust that, and like I said, that'll hopefully help it rotate.
I appreciate you sharing this information.
Yeah, no
and
problem.
I asked him if it was okay, and he kind of hesitated for a second. So thank you. Hit the Blue E guys. Going to learn a lot this year. Tim, I hope you have fun. And again, thanks for your help with what we did with John Coloca that day. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for all you're doing.
Thank you.
Yep.